Yo, what's up, Hoops Talk Central family? We're back with another banger. Now let me ask y'all this. What's more shameless than taking the last slice of pizza at a family gathering? That's right. WNBA teams refusing to include Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever games in their half-season ticket packages. Yup, you heard me. They said, nah, y'all gotta pay extra for that greatness. Let's break this down because this is wild. But it also proves one undeniable fact. Caitlin Clark is the needle mover in the WNBA right now. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's hit 500 subs by the end of the month. You don't want to miss this. Oh, and by the way, I've got a bold take on what this means for the future of the WNBA and why this move is both ridiculous and genius at the same time. So stay locked in for that. Alright, so here's the deal. Heading into the 2025 WNBA season, some teams straight up said, we're not including Fever games in half-season ticket packages. Let me repeat that for y'all who didn't catch it. If you want to see Caitlin Clark light it up with a Fever, you're going to have to add those games separately or pay premium prices. The Minnesota Lynx, for example, excluded Fever games from their Lake package and Aurora package. Yeah, those are the actual names of their ticket bundles. Instead, fans have to pay extra to see Clark. Shameless, right? It's like they took one look at Caitlin's highlight reel and thought, this is too good to give away in a package deal. Now look, teams like the Seattle Storm and the New York Liberty are playing fair by including Fever games in some of their ticket bundles. Respect to them. But the Lynx, they're out here treating Caitlin Clark's games like VIP concert tickets. They're basically saying, this ain't general admission, folks. This is a front row seat to the Caitlin Clark show. And you know what? It's kind of working. Why? Because Caitlin Clark isn't just any player. She's the main event. People are willing to pay up to see her magic live. Let's talk about the Caitlin Clark effect. This woman isn't just a rookie. She's a phenomenon. During her first season, she shattered viewership records left and right on ESPN, CBS, ABC, you name it. Fever games against top teams have become the hot ticket in the WNBA. Case in point, Fever versus Seattle Storm set an all-time ABC WNBA viewership record. And if that's not enough, she's packing arenas like nobody else. We're talking sellouts in cities where WNBA attendance has historically been, let's say, inconsistent. Caitlin's not just drawing crowds, she's converting casual viewers into die-hard fans. People who've never watched a WNBA game before are now showing up, buying jerseys, and tuning in just to see her play. She's basically a walking marketing campaign for the league, bringing in not only ticket revenue, but also a surge in merchandise sales. Jersey sales for Caitlin Clark have skyrocketed, and she's becoming a household name even among people who've never followed women's basketball before. What's wild is how she's creating moments that transcend the game. Social media explodes every time she pulls off a highlight play, whether it's a deep three-pointer or a no-look dime. Platforms like X, TikTok, and Instagram are flooded with clips of her games, often shared by fans who weren't even into basketball before, but now can't get enough of her. She's not just playing basketball, she's creating viral content every time she steps on the court. And it's not just fans who are noticing. Broadcasters, sponsors, and even rival teams are feeling the Caitlin Clark effect. Networks are fighting for her games because they know she brings the ratings. Sponsors are lining up to work with her because she has that star appeal that makes their brands shine. And rival teams? Well, they're strategizing like never before because they know stopping Caitlin Clark is easier said than done. Simply put, Caitlin is a game changer. She's reeling in new audiences, boosting league-wide visibility, and making every game she plays feel like a must-watch event. If you think about it, she's not just a player, she's an ambassador for the future of women's basketball. And that's why the buzz around her is so relentless. Every game she plays is a chance to win over more fans, and she's delivering on that promise every single time. But back to these ticket packages. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine pulling up to the Lynx's website, ready to cop a half-season package. You scroll through the games and think, oh, I'm gonna see Caitlin Clark this season, only to find out the Fever game is MIA. It's like ordering a Big Mac meal and realizing the fries cost extra. Come on, Lynx. And then they have the audacity to say, oh, you can add it on though. Bro, we see what you're doing. And let's be real, we'll still pay for it because it's Caitlin Clark. But that doesn't make it any less shady. Here's why they're doing this. By excluding Fever games from the bundles, teams like the Lynx can sell those tickets separately at higher prices because they know Caitlin Clark sells. She's filling arenas, putting butts in seats, and making casual fans pay attention. It's not just that she's a draw, she's the draw. Her highlight reels go viral every week. Her name trends on social media every game day. And even people who don't follow the WNBA know she's a big deal. Teams are capitalizing on that kind of buzz. And honestly, can you blame them? Let's put this into perspective. Imagine you own a restaurant and suddenly everyone in town wants your signature dish. Do you just include it on the happy hour menu for a discount? Nah, you upcharge that bad boy, and that's exactly what the Lynx are doing here. Caitlin is the WNBA's signature dish, and they're treating her games like a premium offering because frankly, that's what she is. But here's where it gets tricky. Fans aren't just paying for tickets, they're paying for the experience of seeing Caitlin Clark live. It's the kind of thing people brag about at work the next day or post about on their Instagram stories. So yeah, teams like the Lynx know they can get away with this because they understand how much Caitlin means to the league's momentum right now. She's a game changer in every sense of the word. In a way, this move is genius because it's capitalizing on demand. Teams see the hype and they're leaning all the way in. But at the same time, it's kind of ridiculous because it's like saying, we know you're here for Caitlin, so we're gonna make you pay extra. It's a risky strategy because while it might boost short-term profits, it could also alienate fans in the long run. Nobody likes feeling like they're being taken advantage of, even if it's for a player as incredible as Caitlin Clark. And let's not forget how fans are reacting to this. One fan said, that Caitlin Clark effect too real. Another tweeted, LMFAO, this is the most shameless stuff in any league history. Can't deny who the face is any longer. People aren't holding back, y'all. Some are clowning the teams for being so obvious about chasing profits, while others are hyped because this just proves how much of a star Caitlin Clark is. One fan even joked, at this rate, they'll start auctioning off Caitlin Clark warm-up jerseys. And honestly, they're probably not wrong. The demand is just that high. Now here's my bold take. This is just the beginning. Caitlin Clark's impact is proving that the WNBA is finally realizing the value of Caitlin Clark alone. Her talent, charisma, and ability to captivate audiences have not only put her on the map, but elevated the WNBA as a whole to new heights. Fans aren't just attending Fever games. They're coming out to witness the Caitlin Clark show. She's setting records, packing arenas, and making headlines every week. Caitlin's ability to draw crowds is unparalleled, and her star power is unlike anything we've seen in recent WNBA history. But if they keep pulling stunts like this, it could backfire. Fans want access, not exploitation. If the league and its teams aren't careful, they'll alienate the very people they're trying to attract. Caitlin Clark is growing the game, but the league has to make sure they're not putting up paywalls that turn fans away. Alright fam, what do y'all think? Is this strategy shameless or smart? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, smash that like button and hit subscribe to help me reach my goal of 500 subs by the end of the month. Let's build this community together. Caitlin Clark is out here changing the game, and we're here to talk about it every step of the way. This is Hoops Talk Central, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.